Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers stream number 74. This is going to be the Psychic Wargamers Total War Warhammer 2, The Empire Let's Play number 10. Alright, so, Fester Spike, we still need to take. There was a bit of a save game. I had to rely on the autosave, so I had to replay the Fester Spike battle over again. And we ended up winning, but then they ended up retreating. We still have a decent sized army there.
Champion of the faith.
My psychictivity, I can discern it right now. Currently, actually, I discern
Sigmarite Archlector.
To a certain degree.
I will marshal the men.
Do we have our two armies over here? I don't know why it's so clean right now. To be true, I appreciate it though. Yeah, the spirit is around us. In some of these battles, we do sense the spirit within it, and there is other dimensional and spiritual gameplay throughout. So, if we could ever get these two
Servant of the faith
over to Bloodkeep, I think we would be well off.
to the provinces.
There we go. Extra 2 men. Got some skill points. One of our generals, Warhorse. He's a brass legend. The Lord belts out orders and can be heard even across a battlefield, smothered in the grim noise of war. Plus 25% leadership aura size. Choose that. Not gained. Lord of Movement.
What does the Emperor bid?
We're starting to build a army over here in Fido.
The nation
One of the
calls.
things I wanted to do, I think I wanted to bring forth the
Yes,
two
my
generals
lord.
that we had lost earlier in a certain sense. And what was the leader, Karl Franz, and then as well as Bethesda Gelt. So it wouldn't take too much to recruit them. We can raise Bethesda Gelt. But we want to
Yes, my lord.
retire. We're up about this
Do
okay,
not
then.
waste
Do that
my
way.
potential.
And return. Blood dragons do attack, and we're gonna have to retreat. They come at us with a full army there. Get the heck out the way. So they raise fairly quickly. So the army did
I'll
venture
have your
forth
soul.
there.
Never.
And we're gonna go fort up in camp.
I serve the Heldenhammer.
20 units
The
there.
Empire. On march.
Bring him in as defense here. This is Valmir Weitzenheimer. We also have Ubel Southernhof, two of our generals, and we're seeing
Cease.
Relish Harkin come down that pass right in front of Professor Spike, and then inwards from there. That actually goes northwards up to Bloodkeep, and that's and even north from that is the Karak Esgaraz, where those two Empire armies are kind of stationed
Now,
and trying to maneuver upwards.
moving off. Move.
So we already start here.
Step to it.
I want to see if we change stance here. Do we lose?
To strengthen the Empire, let us move.
A little bit further than that. Bring the other army out as well.
Warrior
Try
of
and see if we can do
Sigmar.
this.
I will do anything for
We want to
Sigmar.
get to Bloodkeep in 2 shots and be able to siege. So we're going to lose some men trying to get there again with these two armies to see if we can overtake it. Dalton back. We can upgrade. Get a farm.
By Sigma!
And turn around and up in a decent spot here. And if Harkin attacks the two Empire armies to the south, we'll be able to defend. East Slayer. We can also upgrade Altdorf as well. Capital. Ooh, and he does attack. And we're going to be in a defensive position here, so it's going to be two armies against Blood Dragon army. Wallach Harkin is going to be Valmir and Ubel against Wallach Harkin. It's interesting if you reference the general's name, like the first name, is it more
March for the Tommy.
it's sometimes like it's more biblical or something, that's some biblical connotation kind of. I was to say Valmir and Ubel instead of so his last name was to say Woodson. So we start off here and our reinforcing army is coming from the other direction here, from the north. So Witzenhammer is on the move, running in the main army position with only like 3 units. We see
Avoiding combat.
2 units, a veteran swordsman and then a swordsman unit, and a reinforcing army.
Awaiting your
We
command.
have 7 halberdiers, armored swordsman unit, as well as Imperial Foot Greatswords, 3 units, Strike World Crimson Defiance, 3 units. We have some spearmen, some swordsmen, and 2 ranged. We have Wolfheart's Hunters and Ranger Crossbow.
Ready
There's
for
the
orders.
enemy maneuver here starts to
Time.
move towards
In
the
the
north,
name of
where the
Sigma.
reinforcing army is.
Show us the foe for the twin-tailed comet. We are Sigma's heirs. Swordsmen. Sir.
Reserve force, just right behind our lines.
To battle! We are Sigma's heirs! Standing by! Quick march!
And it looks like the Vargolf, Direwolves, and Skeleton Spearmen all in a piece have followed Witzenheimer away. I'm wondering if this force can take these 3 on here. I don't know. This is going to be difficult. Let's see if Witzenheim can take down the Vargolf.
Swordsman!
Veteran swordsman against the Skeleton Spearmen. Veteran swordsman against
We
the
obey!
Direwolves. And then the swordsman unit going to hold off that Vargolf
Prepare
until
for
Witzenheimer
combat!
gets there. He has a steed. And
Understood! The Heldenhammer! Awaiting
just as the
orders!
Vargolf decides to swipe, veteran swordsman is chasing him.
Don't stop until they're all dead!
Losing health.
Swordsman!
And then the Direwolves and the Skeleton Spearmen have moved up and are taking on those 2 units of Spartan swordsmen. So that's way to the north. To the south, though, the lines are clashing up. So a lot of Brave Guard,
Ulrich! Save
Black Guard,
us!
Skeleton Spearmen on the right flank.
Show us the foe! The Empire endures by Ulrich's wrath!
And then we see the movement of Empire Draco comes in defiance, armored swordsmen, and Imperial Foot Greatswords holding them off. That's off the left flank. Imperial viewpoint, as you can see, Spearmen
Sigma commands! For
move right
Heldenhammer!
towards, and then the Crypt Wars get there just in time as well. We're gonna send that
Ready
evil
to
southern
serve!
right towards the Crypt Wars to help us
I
out.
condemn them! Battle and blood await!
Also gonna get a buff from the Crypt Wars. That's
War!
resistance. The Bargeists are almost out of steam too. You can see that by himself.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
One more units to try and chase him down. And I think we want to replace those on the left flank. The right flank is vindicated.
No!
That is what it is. We have
Ready
1, 2,
for
3,
war!
4 units that we can send.
Take the ground!
Get
Yes,
them
my
to attack
lord!
them zombie units. I think
Quick
right behind
march!
might be better. Just get 1 unit to attack
Moving
the zombies.
now! Halberdiers! Moving
Predators
now!
are still looking to attack. I'm going to shift this veteran halberdier towards them. And they end up turning around. Here we go. There we go. Damage to cripples, dude, even like when there's such little health. Still able to take down a unit.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
4 total. One of them starts to run away. They all start to run away here now. You still have to follow chase. Interesting. Of course, you go to the lines here, zombies. You can see the arch. Knocked out. Taking on the zombies. Dude, low on this. Feel great swords just go right through. Look at these guys. They're brilliant.
Take their heads! Emperor's mercy on us all!
Right next door here, the Black Gauntlets. And again, we see them fighting with the Crimson Planets. Yeah, very good. And I think the Grave Guard. It's not Grave Guard. Is that Grave Guard? I don't know if it's Grave Guard. I see Black Guard, so probably is. Looks like they have the edge in regards to when they meet up with
Slay them!
Draco Crimson Planets multiple times.
Ready for war!
It's a bit of a... It's kind of unfair, though, because they have like such healthy defense, the Hell Guards. They're in phalanx, but when they're in that formation, it's... You got these 2 units that still haven't charged in to take the Mickey out of the stack of the Grave Guard.
Don't let the zombies fight us!
They're surrounded.
As long as we draw breath, they will die!
Edging out this battle against the Blood Dragons, pretty much all across the battlefield, the vampires are dissipating
The rest
them.
will fall away! We serve
Skeleton
the
Archers even
Emperor!
getting chased by some veteran halberdiers, but then
Arch Lector!
this last unit of Grave Guard
Take their heads!
seems to be the remainder of the fight.
Summon up! We will hold! Emperor's mercy on all of us!
There we go. Grave Guard's gone, and then they all go after the General.
Wizard swordsmen! Kill everything! Don't give them an inch!
Halt the archers to what the heck they find.
Stop! See to it!
Get the Witch Hunter fired.
Death to the enemy! Now!
You can see there.
Ulrich, save us! Heinrich just got back up! Slay them! For Heldenhammer!
He goes into strike again.
For the Warhammer! Behead them! By the comet! Lucas's head flew by me!
The enemy general is continuing to battle it against this large grouping of Empire troops.
Sigma exultant!
The remainder here trying to take out the vampire general. And way in the distance. And, okay, so yeah, we didn't see what happened in this battle, but the Vargulf was defeated. And the troops fairly well off. The Empire emerging victorious there, Valmir Witzenheimer. You can see his halberdier force is swamped by the skeleton archers. Just a handful of men left.
Don't let the zombies bite!
There we go. Right here it is. Jumps in. It's Witzenheimer, right? General's actually. General of the Empire. He was over. Okay, just there's 5 halberdiers left. Oh wait. Just by the skin of the teeth. Let's see what
Hail Sigma!
Wallish is what someone said. Maybe. I don't know. Some people call it Wallish. Some people call him Wallish.
Yes, my lord! Kill them! The rest will fall away! None shall live! Take that!
See here, just this last vampire general. That's it. It seems like right at the end he's true to one of the other generals in the game here. He's always at the end of the map. It's just him.
Ulrich, save us!
He's got that flying steed.
Let's have ya! Kill the necromancer! Faith is my shield! Death to the faithless! Fight! Bring them to their knees! Sigma!
There we go.
By Sigma! Ulrich's wolves, charge with us!
Don't let him fly off. Don't do it! This one halberdier's trying to catch him.
They are wavering!
And he does! He caught him! Oh!
Now we strike! Forward, men! Blood of our hands! Sigma exalted!
General, the enemy general is caught.
Henrik, just come back up! Fight, men! Fight for our rights to live! Slay the vamp! The silver hammer!
You shall not pass. Look at this stand.
We will kill them all!
It's that, yeah, it's
Sigma demands blood!
also,
Kill the necromancer!
the Archlector's right behind him, too. Oh, he moves past. He's able to fly up. And he's almost going.
Smash them aside!
Take this guy down.
As long as we draw back, they will die.
There we go. He's almost gone.
As long as we outnumber them, we will hold. Gods, keep clear. Kill everything. Don't give them an inch. Death to the enemy. Slay them. Behead them. Battle.
It's gone. And that was the end of that close victory. Holy. So 271 and 835 deployed for the Empire, with losing 467 and 19. And then Welsh Archon 79 loses 789. Kills 199 though. Now we're gonna pardon captives, 990.
The elves of Ulthuan fancy themselves the noble guardians of this world, upholding it against the lesser races. Yet in their hubris they fail to see that their star is waning, eclipsed by those they think beneath them. Such is their arrogance.
Noble Isles, or Asur as they call themselves, are among the most ancient and powerful of all races. From their mist-shrouded home continent of Ulthuan, they defend the world from the encroaching evils that threaten it. Technology research, clergy of Sigma.
Defender of the Everqueen. I have heard tales of your kind. Please speak.
Negotiation.
Unwise.
Sigma
Duty
Saloons.
is that your words be true. And your time here. In Father's name, no.
Trade agreement.
My solemn duty.
Accept. Their strength rank is 1. Yeah. Oh my. Guardian diplomatic. Ours is 14. How about add payments? 3,300? What? No, not demands. No. Payments. Offer payment. And that's... well, that's why you want to be careful.
Folly!
Dang. Well, we eventually...
At your service. I bid you welcome to the court of the Phoenix King. Impossible.
Non-aggression pact.
A foolish suggestion.
How about just a trade agreement?
It shall be done.
Yes, perfect. Alright. What else? What else can we do here? Hexodal.
My star chamber.
No, that's not gonna work. Of course, the Blood Dragons, their strength is only 50, the Barrel Legion's just near the... around the same. How about the Wood Elves?
What do you need?
I think...
Consider yourself lucky that we didn't send you to parley with the Dryads.
Overpayment. Yeah.
I will see it done.
The Wood Elves more happy.
Lady of Athel Lauren.
Lauren Forest.
Long have my people hunted yours for sport. Do you imagine us equals?
Payments.
I will do my duty.
let's see the Empire. So what are we doing here? Or can we like?
By Sigma's will,
When is
come
it we
in
can
peace.
join up again? It's got to be near dang soon. Coalition. How do you do the coalition thing? Chinisms. It's not what I'm looking for, but we can. There counts exist inside a crucible, which friendships between lectors and their states. It can be subtly forged or sundered through clandestine political maneuvering. What about this middleman? The middleman. That's also it. There is, probably. Fleet-footed, speed, yep, plus 8%. Eckhart, I'll bracket it. Technology. So we can choose something else now. Inner circle, plus 4 defense for cavalry units, plus 4 attack. I think we want to do infantry, armor, plus 10 per infantry. That's what we're doing here. And we can.
No,
so we
this
can
will
attack
weaken
this
me.
army. This last blood dragon army,
Ordered to serve.
Probably. It's a victory. Working captain.
Going forth.
Ooh, you can see the wood elves right next door here to Fester Spikes. There might be something to happen here. They might end up winding up taking that, and if that's the case, I think I'm going to streamline.
Sigmarite Archlector.
So we just want to get him right
guided
in the
by
right.
Sigmar.
So he heals up next turn, and then maybe send him straight to Blood Keep. That might be the best way.
Praise
So we
Sigmar.
can continue
Moving
moving.
off. Champion of the faith. Following Sigmar's path.
It is time. By the comet.
So we're going to skip this. Set an upgrade available. 3,000. Yeah, I think we're going to choose Weeding House. Gives us some monetaries. Anything else we can do here? We are number 4. How much does it take here to get this? 8,000. We get more monetaries going on. There we go. Karagaz Karaz. Perfect. We want to do that. That's a weaving house. Then we want to do a guard house. I think that is what we're looking for here. Sigmar's War Star. Because they didn't like the weaving house. We need monetaries. I was trying to be able to afford that guard house. Alright, well, whatever then. Fine. Fine. Well, I can read what it is.
Yes, my lord.
So right next door on assign skill points. Hold the line. Plus 5 leadership, plus 5 melee defense. Passive ability, hold the line. We're going to do that. And then full plate armor, plus 7 armor. Southern Hoff. Southern Hoff is an Archlector. So is Watch a Wolf. Felix Orr is Sword Infantry. Sword Infantry, General of the Empire, good sir. Well, that was always it. Right, just cavalry. Again, General of the Empire. I like that Mary Broilbuck is a wizard. I think there's just something cool about that. Oh, I wish I could raise up more of them over here too. Be sure. I can't do anything.
True servant of Sigmar.
I have to end turn. Let's see where it goes. Okay, here we go. Look at this huge battle here. This is probably going to be the end of the episode battle. Wija Wolf and Felix Orr taking on Ludwig von Deal and Maldwin Hellstein. So Ludwig von Deal against Wija Wolf, and it's Blood Keep. It's Blood Keep battle here, people. White battle. Blood Keep. Battle of Blood Keep. So they got some reinforcements, but so do we. And let's set it up here.
Soldiers of the
4 Imperial
Empire!
Foot, great swords.
We are ready!
Got some regular Imperial Foot, some infantry.
Heldenhammer!
Got Avalon Halberdiers. We have the Drakewold Crimson Defiance.
Swordsman!
And kind of the pesky backbone of the army. Alright, it's the pesky backbone. It's not the only backbone. They got Leopold's Leopard Archers. You got the Crossbowmen.
For Heldenhammer!
Flagellants, aka the Flagellants.
Yes, my lord!
And we're gonna put them with the Warrior
For
Priest and the Archlector.
Heldenhammer!
That's what we're gonna do.
Budget!
And we have the Pistoliers.
Pistoliers!
That's gonna be that's the first starting army.
By Ulrich's wrath!
And here we go. So we see the enemy. I'm gonna put on slow-mo and run it down a bit. So off to the right flank, Crypt Ghouls. 3 units. They do have some direwolves as well. Some zombies. More Crypt Ghouls. So got some Skeleton Archers. 1 unit is all I spot for the Skeleton Archers. They do have Sylvanian Spearmen. Quite a few. They have like 6 units. 7? No, yeah. Got some Sylvanian Swordsmen. So they've been working with a lot more human. Yeah, I think they're more human-oriented, I suppose, for some of their units. Because not too much. To be true, their reinforcing army hits the field, and that corrects everything. They have some Aboresh disciples, and these guys look mean. They look really mean. They have some Grave Guard. So just as I lamented upon the main army being mostly of human, here is like units of Grave Guards and Skeleton Archers, 4 units. So our reinforcing army is consisting of more Imperial Foot, 2 units, and that would be with the great swords. We have 3 units regular Imperial Foot. We have some armored swordsmen, some spearmen, an armored spearman unit. That is an interesting one. I don't usually see too much on it. Let's see what it looked like. Oh, there we go. Look at those guys. Those guys look sexy. Right next door, armored swordsmen. So yeah, we also have some cavalry, some Empire Knights. It's good to see. Yay. We'll do something with cavalry this time. And then there is our missile infantry. Oh, not 6-5. There we go. So we're going to put the missile infantry in position. So we're going to try and build some defensive formation to a certain degree. We want to kind of get into position. So there's less of a problem. We're going to throw it on regular speed here. You can see our units start to
Into
maneuver.
battle! At speed!
So we do have some shoulders going on in our formation here. We have Imperial Foot holding it down, greatswords on the left flank, on the right flank, Crimson Defiance, and the... So we want these guys maybe in the center.
For the Warhammer!
Well, there in the center, so we're going to throw these guys over here. And then we're going to try and move back the Pistoliers cavalry as well,
Moving
too.
now! We await your orders! No lingering! Yes, sir! For Heldenhammer!
And the enemy is spread out all across the line here, all across the map, widthwise. They've really taken that kind of advantage, and I've bunched up more of a rounded position.
Swordsman! No lingering!
The Empire endures! Take the ground!
Ready for war!
Go!
For the Emperor! Take the ground! Spearmen! Formation! March! Quick march!
As you can see here on the left flank, the enemy is approaching with the Fellbats, the Dire Wolves, some Blood Knights, and Black Knights as well as. So we do want that extra Halberdier unit or on the left flank, for certain. That is, we want those 3 units.
We are ready! Taking position!
And we're going to form up here.
Understood!
In the
We obey!
positions.
Yes, sir!
See some skeleton archers
We
firing upon,
obey!
getting into view.
The Empire endures! We obey! For Heldenhammer! Halberdiers! By Ulrich's wrath! We serve the Emperor! Swordsman! Understood! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Sir! For the Warhammer!
And there we go. Black Knights on the right flank. We send the Empire Knights in response. And boom! You can see the Blood Knights here clashing.
The ground quakes! War!
And the other Empire Knights are already getting attacked here by the Dire Wolves as well as also on the right flank. You can see the charge here happening.
Sigmar commands! Sigmar guides us!
Yes, sir! We draw breath, they will die! For the twin-tailed comet! Sigmar guides us!
We do have our Spearman unit right next door here in the armored. An armored Spearman just going up against those Black Knights. And the Black Knights start to retreat. All across the lines here. We're going to throw in slow-mo here just a bit. Let's see what we're looking at. See Graveguard, Armored Swordsman going at it all across the line here. I'm going to call it out. Sylvanian Spearman against Imperial Foot. You have some zombies still taking on Imperial Foot, as well as Drakewold Crimson Defiance taking on some Graveguard. And the Sylvanian Spearman, Graveguard, and another Graveguard unit against Drakewold Crimson Defiance. And that is all on the right flank. With the enemy scattering multiple units here. The Empire Knights... kind of looks like the enemy kind of broke through and did get to the... and was able, but we're going to send the Pistoliers to try and intervene from the enemy getting near our archers. So the Pistoliers having to turn to their swords to take on the Blood Knights. And turning around here are the Spearmen and Imperial Foot. They're going to slam into those Blood Knights, and that's going to be the difference. You can see on the right flank the Fellbats wavering. Left flank, multiple engagements. You can see the Armored Spearmen, 2 units taking on those Black Knights, but they are running out of health. Dire Wolves right next door, taking on the Halberdiers, are also wavering. Critical binding, damage sustained. You can see Imperial Foot Greatswords and Halberdiers clashing with Sylvanian Spearmen. right on that left flank. We got a free unit here of armored swordsmen sent up to Crypt Ghoul's duty. As you can see right here, well, yeah, Imperial Foot. Well, you don't know why, because that's duty, to be true. And they really look like the medicine men of the vampire army, to be true. Grave Guards. Look at this, the Imperial Foot matches up, walks towards, and it is not this day. Skeleton archers firing upon as well as. Now we're going to send in our second line here. Imperial Foot and Swordsman unit. So poor Swordsman unit, next thing, you know, backbone. It's the backbone. And it's kind of interesting to see them fight in there with the Imperial Foot. It's just like this perfect mixture of down low and high up strong. And they are taking on that Graveguard, and this is with, I thought it was with like great weapons. There you go, it is. Great weapons. They got the long swords. Huge scimitars. I think is what they're rocking. So you can just see the picture of it here. So the right flank, really sporadic fighting all over. The enemy looks... It looks good for the enemy, but the Empire Knight really is holding on to 2 units there. It still has decent health. Well, no, they are losing a bit, so maybe pulling them back a bit might be the better route. Like, if I send them right back over here at those direwolves that are still picking on the Empire Knights, and we see what happens. We see the movement here. It's going to free it up, and that right flank is getting hit hard. Attack! We're going to send our general right to the right flank and save this might change it. Shift our fire towards those Blood Knights.
Handgunners! Yes, sir!
The Violence end up fighting the Fellbats here. Look at this.
Take the ground!
Shift that right flank over here. Fierce fighting. So the Knights get past here, and all that's there to protect the archers is the fanatics up here and getting hit hard. Hit hard in a cav charge, but they still keep moving after them, and they're going to be harassing. Jeez. Watch this going flying. Fire these Knights. Let's see here, just as they start to leave, getting fired upon those pistols.
Make me proud of the province!
Pistols, yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah. It's not for sure, I think. No, look at the long guns. It's the long guns.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Crossbowmen! For the Warhammer!
Ooh, those Blood Knights are getting hit hard here. We move. See the archers. Pistoliers fire. Yeah, and they do. And they fire just as they charge into the Empire Knights. And they still make it with nearly 0 health. Imperial Foot unit trapped.
Our weapons are yours! Sigmar!
You can see this left flank closing in on these Blood Knights on either side. Just as they try to retreat.
They are wavering! Don't let the zombies
Trying to flee. And this chase. And then after this Blood Cavalry. Right next door you can see some Sylvanian Spearmen really thinking twice about continuing this battle. Right up against and getting fired upon too by some of the arrows. And again, we're going to shift a fire, and this is going to be on those Aberrish disciples right on this right flank position. The center is still fighting sporadically, right to the right of the center of the lines. It's kind of broken up a bit. The archers moving right quick, right to the front of the melee engagement. And it's sort of, it's looking like lines are fighting each other. That's kind of what the position looks like. It's Graveguard taking on that one Haberders. And then even the Graveguard unit moving in will sort of break through the lines. Right next door, though, this left center position still being held and surrounded, so the enemy looking like they gained a bit of an advantage. Us having, we're gonna have to maneuver.
Attack! Yes, sir.
So this last battle happening in the center of the map, and a rush to try and send units towards it. As you can see, multiple units wavering here. Imperial foot wavering is never a good sign.
Fight, men! Fight for our right to live!
This is the last engagement. And the Empire, it's so close right now. 1438 to 1634. We're going to put it on slow-mo here and shift the fire. We still have some Blood Knights on the map behind our lines, as well as just with like 0 health. Is what it looks to be 11 units in total in that unit grouping. More, we have more. We have more heading right to that left flank. As you can see, Imperial foot greatswords again, traversing backwards as well, and just slamming the enemy line if it doesn't hit those skeleton archers. And to the right flank, this last vanguard, holding back multiple. You can see 2 groupings blocking the enemy from sending more forces to that frontline position. Really, a bit of a muster happening with the Grand Hammer of Sigmar, Battle Prayer. And still fighting on those Abortish disciples. Having to deal with our generals here has been a bit of a problematic now. Nigel Wolfie's in the swing of things. So it's evening out just a bit. And we do have an extra unit here too to be able to send towards it, and they're wavering. And of course, still having to worry about that Blood Cavalry, and they're just ticking away as time goes on here. You can see Ludwig von Deal, the Strigoi Vampire Lord, taking on some archers. Leopard archers is what they're trying to go for here. And they take out their swords. We're going to try and move our bows back into position because that is really what we need to do. We're going to toggle skirmish mode. No, we're going to toggle, skirmish mode. We're going to toggle off so we can maneuver over to the main battle lines and then fire upon that enemy. The Crypt Ghouls. You can see Graveguard, Sylvanian Swordsmen, Sylvanian Spearmen, some Skeleton Archers, and then the Empire units right on that left side pushing past through. And you're going to see this speed here moving through.
Now we strike! Forward, man!
There's the Skeleton Archers firing upon. Skeleton Archers attacking the leader, putting that pressure, that pinpoint pressure upon the units. Just a bit of an uncomfortable touch.
We will kill them all! Now we strike! Beware the wizard! Whoa! Retreat! Our weapons are yours! For Heldenhammer! Soldiers of the Empire!
One unit in this Imperial foot here. And there he goes. So right off to our right flank, a couple units just playing coy and causing the enemy to have to stall, but it really is getting close. We're going to try and get Nigel Wolf over to that front line position and hit those abilities. Get out of there.
Quickly now!
quick march! Immediately! With haste!
So we can see him moving. He got out of position, and we're gonna put fire upon the enemy right there. That pursuit here. You can see that. We're gonna see the firing happen from the arrows and the archers. A little bit of soldiers on him as well. There you go. You can see him move into position. So this general crossing the field trying to save what is happening.
It will be done! Sigma exultant!
And there it is.
Death to the faithless!
This last battle charge.
The Emperor!
Attack! Flee! Sigma, preserve us! As long as we outnumber them, we will hold!
The enemy's not going to get here in time. Enough, I don't think.
Charge with us!
So,
Withdraw!
it's still even keel here. 952 against 874. Lucky. We're going to try and aim towards the Ludwig one deal here. The Strigoi Vampire Lord, and we're going to see what we can do.
Sigma, preserve us!
Yeah, we did. And he got hit here, and he's hurting. So, let's see.
Death to the enemy! Ready for war!
By the time the enemy got here, we're looking good now. And we can go through the lines here and hit safeties all across the line.
Yes, sir. Sigma, calls! Halberdiers! Save for the twin-tailed comet! Understood! Sigma,
See the grouping up happening.
don't stop until Sigma,
This last Empire last stand here. You can see basically the remainder of the enemy grouped together in this last charge to try and take the bulk of our army. The Empire standing firm
awaiting
and
orders!
defending. A little bit of a jagged line. You can see it almost fit in. So this serene spearman unit able to get through. Pierce a little bit there, but they're wavering all across the lines. And off in the distance, a couple other units there. Grave Guard. We have the archers are grouping together and have to take out some Grave Guard, is what it looks like. So it's a last.
Now! Ready!
Some Imperial Foot 2 remainder is to try and get there and save the day. The archers aren't screwing around though. You can see them taking this graveyard unit with the great weapons, and they're going to shift to that fresh unit of the enemy. The skeleton archers are now even joining the fray as just a handful of melee infantry. The blood dragons.
All ranks take! Sigma, preserve us! Swordsman!
So as this swordsman unit gets swamped, these archers charge across.
They are wavering!
So I'm going to put on slow motion actually if I take a look at some of the battle scars on this map. Because that is... Of course, that sporadic right flank Empire Knight portion as well. You can see right on that right flank. And it's still in the wings, this battle, 505 to 527. You can see the remainder of the enemy group up, and we do have some units that we can send towards. We do have more buff. I think we do. That changes it. So Nigel Wolf might be here with the win to change what was going to happen there. And we do need to send most of our units back again. And our archers are losing. They're losing against that graveyard unit, so... maybe running backwards might be the better bet. Just keep running. So we're gonna start seeing the archers retreat backwards towards the main lines, just as some of the enemy here are wavering on either side after this buff hits.
The gods have abandoned us! Ulrich's chief, retreat! Smash them aside! For the twin-tailed comet, by Galmaraz! We serve the Emperor! Get them! Flee! Withdraw! The gods have abandoned us!
So the Empire units withdrawing.
Bring them to their knees! Show us the foe! Kill them! Get them all away!
Archlector! Sigmar is with me!
You can see that it ended up working. We're going to end up slamming into the enemy here. The archers and riflemen.
To the silver hammer! The gods have abandoned us!
Way off in the distance, the Graveguard unit chasing Ranger Crossbowman who's just trying to run.
Fight for friends! Run! The gods have abandoned us! As long as we outnumber them, we are Sigmar's heirs!
So the army will, that's it, there we go.
To battle! Go! No lingering!
So we end up sending the army after this one last Graveguard unit, and then off in the distance we can see some criticals just in trouble. Don't really know, they're kind of not sure about approaching again, is what it seems. Drained, critical binding, army loss, critical infantry. We end up sending a grouping of
The
units
Empire
here
endures! We are Sigmar's heirs!
to take care of business.
Halberdiers! Ready for war! Flee! Withdraw! Heldenhammer! State troops ready!
This Graveguard unit, last death throws.
Ulrich, save us! Flee! Fight! Oh! Heinrich just got back up! Run! Blood of our heirs! The gods have abandoned us! Ulrich's chief! Retreat! Flee!
There we go. Victory. Holy. 1211 and 1293 deployed, 1068 and 958. No, 1068 and 955 losses, 1546 and 1501 for the enemy deployed, 1501 and 1501 lost. Whoa. 45 remaining for the enemy. And Ludwig von Deal gets 99. Oh my god. You can't make that shit up at all. The Strigoi vampires. Well, that was always it. You are a son of a gun. You know that? Well, that was it. But then maybe the others too, right? That's the thing of it. I think that it might be. Okay, correct. Alright, so we do have a rebellion going on. I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you for joining. Oh...